In 2025, we had 4 big superhero releases. Captain America Brave New World grossed 415 million worldwide. Thunderbolts hit 382 million. Superman soared to $509 million. And the Fantastic Four, First Steps, is tracking around 100 to 110 million in its opening weekend, with projections to maybe hit 400 to 500 million. Now, those sound like big numbers, right? But compare that to pre-COVID. Avengers Endgame in 2019 pulled in a jaw-dropping $2.8 billion. Man of Steel in 2013 made $670 million. Batman vs. Superman in 2016 hit $873 million. And even Suicide Squad, despite terrible reviews, cashed in at $746 million. These older films, even the divisive ones, were box office beasts. So why are today's critically praised superhero flicks struggling to break even? Let's break the fourth wall. Let's start with the big buzzword, superhero fatigue. The idea is simple. After years of Marvel and DC pumping out movies and TV shows, audiences might just be tired. Back in the 2010s, the Marvel Cinematic Universe was a well-oiled machine. You'd get 2, maybe 3 movies a year, each building towards something massive, like Avengers Endgame. That film was the culmination of 24 interconnected movies, and it felt like an event. People showed up in droves. DC, meanwhile, had hits like The Dark Knight and even mixed bags like Batman v Superman, which still made bank despite a 28% Rotten Tomatoes score. But post-COVID, something's changed. One big factor could be Disney's quantity over quality push. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige himself admitted they went overboard. Between 2007 and 2019, Marvel produced 50 hours of stories across 24 films. Since Endgame, they've churned out over 100 hours in half that time, with a flood of Disney Plus shows like WandaVision, Loki, and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Thunderbolts and Captain America Brave New World lean heavily on characters and plots from these shows. If you haven't done the homework, you're lost. Feige himself said it best. Audiences skipped the Marvels because they didn't recognize characters like Miss Marvel or Monica Rambeau from Disney Plus series. Thunderbolts suffered the same fate. Great reviews, but only $382 million worldwide because people didn't know the characters. Quantity trumped quality, and it's alienating casual fans. Thanks to a wave of corporate wokeism, Hollywood seems more interested in checking boxes than telling stories. Iconic characters are being rewritten, genders swapped, and male heroes sidelined to push a forced narrative, not authentic representation. When fans point this out, we are labeled racist or sexist, as if criticizing bad writing means hating diversity. But that's just not true. We've loved characters like Black Panther, Blade, and Nick Fury because they were written with depth and respect. It's not about race or gender, it's about preserving the soul of storytelling. The moment studios chose politics over plot, the audience disconnected. And now the theaters are empty, the box office is crashing, and the spark that made superhero films magical is dying. Not because the audience changed, but because the studios stopped listening. So what's the real issue? It's not just one thing. Superhero fatigue is part of it. Too many movies, too many shows, too much lore to keep up with. Disney's push for quantity over quality has made the MCU feel like homework. DC's inconsistent track record means they're always playing catch-up. And yeah, some fans are turned off by heavy-handed messaging. These films aren't events anymore. Back in the day, Avengers Endgame was a cultural moment. You had to see it. But Captain America Brave New World, Thunderbolts, even Superman, they're just movies. Good ones, sure, but not must-see spectacles. Add to that the rise of streaming. Why go to theaters when you can wait a month for Disney Plus? And it's no wonder the box office is suffering.